texting?
The boyfriends of the bitches you be texting.
Man, how the hell you expect me to be consistent with you and you inconsistent with me? I can't fuck with inconsistent people.
Fuck you. I'm good, bitch. Go on about your business. God bless you, Toodles. No hard feelings. But you're not finna play me. For real. I'm doing too good to be getting played and be put into some fucking situation that my energy just ain't ready, motherfucker.
Babe, you wanna eat what my mama made?
What mama made?
Me.
Girl, you better stop.
Bitch, I don't give a fuck. I done burnt hella bitches before, bitch. I gave all my baby mamas gonorrhea. I gave all my baby mamas gonorrhea, bitch. And chlamydia. And chlamydia before, bitch. I don't give no fuck.
What's good, everybody? Talk Royalty Podcast, Throne Room Battle League. I see Street Status in here. We got everybody on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter. Welcome to another episode of Bars Are Real. You already know why we here most of the time is to check some battles out. The link will be in the comment section. If y'all don't see it, y'all should be able to see it right now. So we're just going to get straight into it. The reason why I haven't been doing any recently is because I've been having a lot going on. Not in a negative way, but it's a lot of things that I got planned up and I've been, sticking with it the whole time, you know what I'm saying? So I really want to make sure that if I do a review, it's the best way with my full attention and everything. But I've been wanting to do this battle for a while. Ever since it came out, I've been wanting to do this shit. You know what I'm saying? So without further ado, we just going to get straight into it. Street Status, one of the coldest leagues in St. Louis, if not the coldest league in St. Louis, came up with an idea to put Dee-Boi, Dollaz versus RemyD. Now, I fucks with both of them. RemyD, he's one of those guys. He's a legend. When it comes to Mount Rushmore, I'd be surprised if nobody put RemyD in there when it comes to St. Louis. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it should only be 4 people. I would add 5. He's one of those original people in that lineup. Dee-Boi Dollaz is another one of those guys where I like to look at Dee-Boi Dollaz as one of my peers because when I first seen him, I was just blown away with what he could do. He was a breath of fresh air when it came to St. Louis talent. No disrespect to anybody, because a lot of people like to take that the wrong way. But when I first seen Dee-Boi, he was a breath of fresh air. He was a different style that I was used to when it came to St. Louis. I'll say that. Like I said, no disrespect to anybody. You know what I'm saying? So when O put this shit together, I was surprised that this wasn't the main event. But you know what I'm saying? How it goes, I don't know. But I do fuck with both of them on the long run. So we just about to get straight into it. We about to get into it. We got Dee-Boi Dollaz versus RemyD. Let's get it in. Where we good? Let's get straight into it. Necessary. Street Status necessary. Hey, let's get it. Shouts out to Street Status.
To my right, we got somebody that's been putting a lot of work in the city. Got some flyers, did some damn good videos. Battle to my right.
Hey man, long live Nay, long live Allure, long live Portia J, long live Hood Rich. Y'all know what's going on. Follow me on TikTok at Deechi_Deechi. That's D with 2 E's, CHI. Say it twice or die. All praise to the Most High.
This nigga gonna die.
To my left, a legend in all the battle
I see you 2-9.
Midwest movement battle.
I see you 2-9.
Business.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go.
Let's get straight to it. Let's go.
For those that watch the RemyD, for pure positivity, I'm gonna warn you now, just leave. That is not what this gonna be. This time I'm with the piece, but it's got a lemon squeeze and I equip the beam. Nothing conscious about letting them take your kindnesses for weak. I'm pro Second Amendment Mitch McConnell and his team. Men must provide defense in life intentionally. Consequently, opposition must die deliberately. I got a little seed I'm responsible for environmentally. To protect my flowers, I gotta trim the weeds. Garbage in my garden costs the biggest seed. What's harmful to my harvest is my enemy. These boys can't turn out in my vicinity, so I bought a revolver, part of a dollar spending spree. Get your life shot.
That was fire. Let's run that back. That was fire. He cooking already.
What's harmful to my harvest is my enemy. These boys can't turn out my vicinity, so I bought a revolver, part of a dollar spinning spree. Get your life shot. Yeah,
keep going.
Yeah, get your life shot. Documentary. Right in the face. They like a statue. The pain hurt mine mentally. I don't want. I bring this out of niggas. I don't want strikes in the can in my monster energy.
Okay.
It's a pile of victims from my violent history. I tried to switch it, show them we could be different, profit legitimately, but I still know how to watch Dee-Boi Dollaz. Get receipts. Listen, D, when I came on the battle scene, we couldn't talk factually. We was talk clap at the guardian angel to the ghost drops like organic weed. Word of Travis Fleetwood, the way I handle treatment, bring the KOTD and battle leagues. Street status, that was deep. Now it's a class I teach on economics, how to devalue dollars, just let a tax increase. You actually cheap, and I'll drop the price. I show how we are not alike. You need a chainsaw to make carbons. I can do it with a pocket knife. You ain't cut like that. Word to chop. I'm nice because I'm from a time we had to use talk smooth as the moonwalk to rock the mic. This is a light square. Billie Jean, get your top rock. Philistine, feel it sting and see a arm stretch out to the limit scene.
That was fire. That was fire. Well, y'all sleeping on them. That was fire. What else? Let me run that back.
You ain't cut like that. Word to chop. I'm nice because I'm from a time we had to use talk smooth as the moonwalk to rock the mic. This is a light square. Billie Jean, get your top rock. Philistine, feel it sting and see a arm stretch out to the limit scene.
Okay.
I show up with David and Daniel's defense equipment with Marines. I will pop and show why he don't want me, man. I'm Ben Vereen. You know, on the show when we was like, why he don't want me, man? His pops was Ben Vereen. Old school Fresh Prince, can't judge if you don't feel a scheme. It really means you're a corpse. Yeah. You're a corpse for the morgue. The meal's full, smorgasbord. But the judge appointed to split like a court divorce. I let the rifle show the stock without a corner store. Crack you upside the head, you stole me the plate. Carnivore. You know how the rifle stock got a plate. Put so many shots in you, it'll be hard reporting the score. Nurse walk in, see the damage and pass out on the floor. Surgeon scream 43, doctor holler 44. They look at me yelling out numbers. It's like Storage Wars.
Okay.
Keep it going?
Keep
Exit
going.
wound. The whole big is a portal door. You gonna look better in the concrete like Jordan 4s. Oh my God. Something metaphor inform me of why I'm home calm in Psalms, because from St. Louis, country grammar possession is just my normal form. But you think since I could turn a thermostat with a certain app, I can't work a strap? I ain't scared of you motherfuckers. I'll burn these Macs. I ain't forget where I'm from, and I know where I'm at. When this dirty rat was watching Wall-E, we was watching Serbiak, that white boy. What?
Talk that old nigga shit.
Yeah, yo, big homie know me from further back. I bring it right across your shit just like a journal draft. Tell told the grass green is Kermit ass, and I'll still leave Kermit flat. Step on you till you fold like an envelope, but you ain't worth the stamp. What the fuck is that?
Run that back. We running that back. We running that back. We running that back. We running that back. RemyD talking. Talk that talk, my guy. Talk that talk, my guy. We gotta run that back. Hold up.
Hold the grass green is Kermit ass, and I'll still leave Kermit flat. Step on you till you fold like an envelope, but you ain't worth the stamp. What the fuck is that?
Talk your talk. Talk your talk. Finish your food. Finish your food.
They got me fucked up.
Finish your food.
You heard me? Yeah, I ain't done.
Come on, keep it going. Keep it going.
Let's
Let me
go.
take a shot real quick.
Let's go. What the fuck is that? Think you hood until I shove you in it like some turtle wax. Your popcorn head ass and get your kernel cracked. I came to kill a lies with a headshot and a murder cat. Business.
Yeah.
Clap that shit.
Yeah. Talk that talk, Remy. Talk that talk. All right, we see you in here, Swamp. What's good? Talk that talk, Remy. Cause we in
What it do?
talk. Shouts out to Remy. Shouts out to O. Shouts out to Street Status. That first round was fire. You been paying attention or you just tapped in?
I came in when Buddy was rapping his first, I guess his first round, his first bars.
Yeah, this is first round. This is very first round.
I just feel like my nigga was explaining his bars too much. Like, you know.
Yeah. If you're not familiar with RemyD, he is a pen type. He's one of those pen kind of guys where he will say it first and it sounds normal. Then you'd have to run it back, and then it's like on it. He's a double, triple, quadruple entendre kind of guy.
My thing is this, nigga. It's battle. When you nice, shit's supposed to go over a nigga head.
Yeah, but it's even crazier when nobody knows that it's going over their head until it's brought back. That's what I mean. Like, he's strong on that part. Like, you wouldn't even know. It'll sound like a regular sentence until it's like, wait a minute, you ain't catch that, and then breaking down the other words that's in no word.
You know, I mean, yeah. I feel him, but like some shit, bro, you don't even explain to niggas, like, because I feel like sometimes when like, ain't nothing wrong with running it back, but don't explain it when you run it back. Just run it back. You know what I'm saying?
Since you here, we gonna get through it. We got the first round on my guy Dee-Boi, Dollaz. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it in. Street Status TV up in this mug. Shouts out to Street Status. Street Status necessary. Hey,
I bring that monster out of niggas. You heard me?
Let's go.
I bring that monster out of niggas. I said, yo. Morton Lawrence, Tyler Perry, Shine and more. Nigga, you be acting like a bitch.
Okay.
Crying because your name went on the top of the card. Oh, bitch, you worried. Cool. Because this 4/5 I carry will make sure you'll be on a card that's all about you. It'll be your obituary. We doing this in the memory of RemyD. Dearly departed, we are gathered here today because this nigga's clearly retarded. And for that, this whole nigga got me more trigger than a gunshot. So tonight, I brung Glocks. Because I'm about to pull up and get the shooting. Hit it nothing but real.
Jump shot.
Bad jump shot. Somebody tell this dumb twat.
That was fire.
Somebody tell this dumb twat.
You
about to get a lot of bars, mix with real nigga shit.
Sit back and take notes while real nigga spit.
What's poppin', Ram? I would not pretend like a clumsy jeweler you don't be dropping gems, but ain't nobody trying to hear that bullshit, Sharif. This is something you need to realize. Oh, dog, you need some help. Oh, dog ain't know I was a menace to society, and at the end of this all, the conscious nigga still dies. Cause I kill guys.
Okay.
Yeah. I said,
keep it going.
You need to realize. Hey, homie, you need some help. Oh, dog ain't know I was a menace to society, and at the end of it all, the conscious nigga still dies. I kill guys when the still I rise like Andrew Maya. See, I'm the slick kind of rapper. Y'all peep I switched the vernacular. You think you finna win Andrew Maya? Mike, man, this bitch got it backwards. This shit not a challenge.
This cool.
Shit not a challenge.
He's turning up.
People get 8 bucks, I let 50 bang. Get a few cities stuck. This shit not a challenge. People get 8 bucks, I let 50 bang. Get a few cities in your stomach. Use a piggy bank. Your whole insides will really change.
Okay, Dee-Boi, that was nice. Look, I gotta run that back for you. I'm gonna run that back for you. That was fire.
This shit not a challenge. People get 8 bucks, I let 50 bang. Get a few cents in your stomach. Use a piggy bank. Your whole insides will really change. I said.
Let's go.
People get 8 bucks, I let the 50 bang. Get a few cents in your stomach. Use a piggy bank. Your whole size will really change. When you get hit with this back. Yeah, his whole insides will really change when you get hit with that back. Bullets left his back wide open, but he got hit in the chest. Why y'all think this nigga really a threat? Let me guess. Because Remy got an app that can control his thermostat. So, like I'm concerned with that.
Bitch, I bet you that app can't stop me from running inside that house and letting this burner clap. Bow! Bring yourself back to life, Remy. Bitch, I bet you ain't got an app for that.
Okay. We ain't gonna act like D-Boi ain't talking. We is not about to do that right now. We not gonna act like D-Boi ain't talking right now. D-Boi talking that talk right now. Oh my God. Oh my.
Hey, it's a battle.
Let me run that line back. Let's get it.
So, like I'm concerned with that. Bitch, I bet you that app can't stop me from running inside that house and letting this burner clap. Bow! Bring yourself back to life, Remy. Bitch, I bet you ain't got an app for that. Matter of fact.
Let's go.
Hey, fine, it's a fight.
I say, bow! Bring yourself back to life, Remy. Bitch, I bet you ain't got an app for that. Matter of fact, let me know when you get an app that can bring my memory back. And after that, let me know when you get an app that get rid of these bitch niggas and battle rap. I blast the strap. So I'm trying to swing on me. That's gonna be the dumbest shit. I brought the gun and shit. So you better wake up, fella. Cause swinging on me is gonna turn to a breakup letter. I'm just saying you gonna give me the right to dump this bitch.
That was fire. That D-Boi, I'm gonna run that back for you, my guy. That was fire, my G.
You know me? That's gonna be the dumbest shit. I brought the gun and shit. So you better wake up, fella. Cause swinging on me is gonna turn to a breakup letter. I'm just saying you gonna give me the right to dump this bitch. And all night the gun to spit. And all night.
That was fire.
And all night the gun
That
to
was
spit.
fire.
And all night the gun to spit. Cause it gotta be a death in this bitch. But don't die yet. I got 2 rounds left in the clip. Only reason he rapping so.
All right, now that was the end of D-Boy first round. That his first.
Hey, he made that nigga tight because he didn't take a second.
He didn't say, he just went straight into yo. So who you got winning this first round? I gave the first round. I ain't gonna lie. I gave the first round to RemyD. Just because I like what he had. I like his pin. I like that when a person is.
Hey, the way the little nigga with the dreads just came in.
Yeah, that's D-Boi.
His entrance, the way he opened up, it was like a soft open to his open. I was liking that already.
Yeah, he does have that. He has a lot of stage presence. I would say that.
And then when he really popped off, he dropped nothing but lines and bars, like to the point where he got under this nigga's skin in the first round. I give him the first round because this nigga, he ain't take a minute to breathe, none of that. He straight rebuttal, like.
All right, so you got D-Boi winning the first round.
Yeah.
All right, I got RemyD winning the first round. Me and him. These are who we going for right now while we watching this live. Like I said, shouts out to Street Status. Shouts out to O. He always making some classic St. Louis battles. We about to get into this second round. And like he just pointed out, like Swamp just pointed out, he didn't even give him no time. He just went straight into it. So I didn't have time to pause it. Like, you know how usually when a person say round or time or something, they give the applause and then it's time for the other battle rapper to start. He ain't even give it time to. You know what I'm saying? So we seeing what's happening.
But don't die yet. I got 2 rounds left in the clip. Only reason he rapping so confident.
Yeah. See? You see? Let's go. Let's go, RemyD. Let's go, bro. Let's go. Let's go.
I said, only reason he rapping so confident is because Cheddar used to gas him, but that's lactose intolerance. Out the gate.
Now, hold up. You might not know what that means, but we know what that bar means. Like a lot of people know that, D-Boi started off with cheese, big cheese at Cheddar House. That's how I met D-Boi. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what the situation is between, but that was a nice entrance. I don't know if that was freestyle or not, but that was a nice entrance. Let's get into it. He was slick with that.
I said, only reason he rapping so confident is because Cheddar used to gas him, but that's lactose intolerance. Besides, out the gate. Out the fucking gate. Yeah. Besides that, you have no accomplishments. I can't even call you a damn toad. You a tadpole. It's obvious. Well, if you frogly, I got a bag you can hop in. Strap more graphic for your head than the Oculus. What? Dee-Boi Dollaz is a bag that is not legit. Street status just use you because cash flow ain't dominant.
Okay, I got it. I caught that. I caught that.
You know what?
I caught that bar. It's a lot of St. Louis shit that you're not catching right now, Swamp. That and I'm catching it. You know what I'm saying? That
I ain't a St. Louis nigga. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't a St. Louis nigga either, but I'm a battle rap nigga. I know a lot of battle rappers from St. Louis, so that's how I'm catching it right now. And it's fucking crazy how I'm let me keep it going.
Street status just use you because cash flow ain't dominant. And see,
I beat cash flow. Just throw that out there.
You know what? And see, that entendre flip crazy because cash flow name is Damon. D-A-M-O-N can say demon, it spell out no demonic shit. You can rap, but not like this. And ironic, since you're not from a good family, it came with a consequence. But let's tell the truth. Tootsie only want to check for you. Because if you're successful, you'll make her poor decisions look exceptional. I know she was just pregnant. I don't want postpartum affecting boo, but your little brother can't read it, and as big sister, you're supposed to help him too. Instead of encouraging this hyper ass to rap bars, you should have sat his dumb ass on your lap and held up some flashcards. Families like this is why these boys get raised. They treat them like they're doing a special job to lead a 1-8. You got to discover what man age meant. Sure, I mean, sure, he could stand brave as the fan favorite on the plantation, but you pass him a paper and say, read this out loud. His knees tremble, his hands shaking, sweating easy, back paces, his chest breathing, mad anxious. Next, he react making excuses. I can't see, my calf strain. The people in the crowd trying to see if they can't save him. Background sounded it out, the band playing. Stuttering bad statements. What is this man language? I'm calling up O'Red to come give a translation. See, I understand why you have hatred. You were set up to fail. And when you in front of real men, you never prevail. I bet you it's hell. And it feel like you got no luck. And it's most sus thinking that your gang will stop your plague if you a locust. Oh, you a known blood?
That was crazy. He talking that talk, man. He is talking that talk. I don't know what you hearing, but he talking that talk right now. He ain't even finished getting into that scheme he was in, but even before that, he's been talking that talk, bro. He has been talking.
He did his own work.
You know what I'm saying? Let's get it.
Come give a translation. See, I understand why you have hatred. You were set up to fail. And when you in front of real men, you never prevail. I bet you it's hell. And it feel like you got no luck. And it's most sus thinking that your gang will stop your plague if you the locust. Oh, you a known blood? Oh, you a known blood? So what? Thinking you GD is all relative to the folks. Just know this ain't Leroy verse show enough. D-Boy need to grow up. Money you get for a battle, I spend on Robux. For real. Hey, pay attention. You see, I drove from a home I envisioned. Brand new Gladiator. I roll like Russell Crowe skipped it. Yet you insulting my business, engulfed in the image of a hustler. Boy, if you was, when your results would be different. To get her, you call shotgun and to call your whole thing just rented. To get in my Jeep, I had to give you a boost and throw you up in it. You said you look like something from Don't Be a Menace. We know you addicted, but no matter how many capsules you have, you won't be appealing.
That was crazy.
Yeah. See, that's the dopest of lyrics. It's a quadruple entendre, not a triple. Let me show you the difference. The first was like a pill tablet, you won't be appealing. The second was like real attraction in the magnet, how you won't be appealing. The third was from real tire traction, you won't be appealing. And the fourth.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
That was a fucking bar right there.
We gotta run that all the way back together. We gotta hear.
That nigga said, "Fold."
Let's get it.
See, it's the dopest of lyrics. It's a quadruple entendre, not a triple. Let me show you the difference. The first is like a pill tablet, you won't be appealing. The second was like real attraction in the magnet, how you won't be appealing. The third was from real tire traction, you won't be appealing. And the fourth, I said it's 4 of them.
There's 4 of them. He ain't say the 4th one yet. No? You tapping in, Bin Laden?
I'm really him. Like this out like the fourth is from the damage that you won't be appealing. I can go even further, show you a fifth. Quintuple entendre, but I'm gonna plead the fifth. Quote the amendment. So it's a case I won't be appealing. Gotta go in and reveal it. You know the boy slow, he don't get it. I'm gonna apologize to those in attendance. I know most of you Crips and going overseas like this, the motion is sickening. But right, yeah, motion is sickening.
That was fire.
I wouldn't be RemyD if I let you overdose on prescription. I'll be back third round to expose this whole gimmicks. Go ahead and spit it.
Clap that shit up, man. I can show some love. All right, now that was RemyD's second round. Now, what you think of that second round? What you tell me?
He came with it, like I said. That nigga got under his skin with his first round. So let's see what he do in his second round, because right now Remy got the second round.
It's looking like me and you were at a debate on the first one. So let's get it in. We got Dee-Boi second round. Let's go.
Tonight, I'm finna do you cold, Holmes. Tonight, I'm gonna do you cold, Holmes. When I run up in this motherfucking up the heat, and you right, I am lactose intolerant, nigga. You should have told them I don't fuck with cheese. And look, yeah.
That was a cool rebuttal.
I hate to bring up, fuck that. You a bitch. You ain't gonna let that heater boom. Fuck that. I'm still freestyling. Fuck that. You ain't gonna let that heater boom. I was an honor roll student that kept grade 8 dope. I'm street smart and book smart. I don't give a fuck if you don't think I can read a book, nigga. I can read the room.
Oh, that's cute.
Look,
that was cool.
I say, look.
That was cool.
I say, look. I know.
Before he gets into his next bar, kids, it is not cool to not know how to read a book. That was just a rap. It is not cool to not know how to read a book. He
didn't say he didn't know how to read a book.
He said even if he did.
I don't give a fuck if you think.
If you think. Yeah. I know what he said, but I just want to say, kids, it's not cool to do that. But that was a fire rebuttal. I ain't
Please know how to read.
Yeah, I know he knows. Yeah, I fucks with Dee-Boi. That's my name. But anyways, let's run it back.
I don't give a fuck if you don't think I can read a book, nigga. I can read the room.
Oh, that's cute.
Look,
we'll see how far that
gets.
And he freestyled that. I know he freestyled that. Because he's a freestyle artist.
I know.
Like that is.
We are presently living in the future, so I hate to bring up these passwords, but Remy, the only time a human being should name yourself after some goddamn liquor, then they better be a hood rat, a turf dirt bitch, or a goddamn stripper. And I'm still mad you let that white boy.
Okay.
Remy, the only time a human being should name themselves after some goddamn liquor, then they better be a hood rat, a turf dirt bitch, or a goddamn stripper. And I'm still mad you let that white boy sit up there and call you on them goddamn niggas.
Whoa.
What happened to that Black Panther in you? What happened to that Black Panther in you? What kind of hero are you? See, a real black man would never wait for that. I've been watching a man like a spider. Man been getting out of hand on the whale. That's why I told him it was on site. And I wasn't talking about the internet. But I had to put an internet. Because I noticed how in just this league alone, you got to run to your friends for help. The way you holler verb and ill and magic makes me sick. Why y'all think he's so fantastic for when he needs his defenders just to defend himself? We know that being black in America can get you Captain America. So low key, I keep that hammer like I'm Thor, and like a DJ, I spinning your set like skrr. Hey, where my bitches at? See, I've been letting you talk. Call yourself the Incredible Hulk. I've been letting you talk. Call yourself the Incredible Hulk. Well, bitch, I'm Thanos. And Thanos, they better come with that Iron Man if they really want to avenge your death. See, after shit like that, you still think your pen's the best? And out of that, you the better nigga?
Man, I don't usually ask for nothing, but bitch, please, I got a bag to differ. Security going at the door. Security going at the door. I'm about to check this nigga. Check this nigga. Whoever told you was gonna beat me, that ain't a real friend. Y'all know how I know I'm finna kill him?
How?
Cause you remind me of hubcaps and homemade hoops in the hood made out of them. I'm just saying you ain't real, Rim. These niggas want something they can feel, Rim. My whole team's special. So when shit kick off, we them niggas that's running to the field, Rim. DKC versus Phil, Rim. Cause this my Super Bowl 57. But you gonna get the eagle in the end. Why even take this country nigga? You got me feeling like a pilgrim. See, that was ill, Rim.
Pilgrim.
I said pilgrim, take this country in the end. That sound like America. Fuck it, enough of the feeling. I just brought up America to tell y'all don't fuck with these niggas. And all night, I'm gonna be busting these triggers, cause it gotta be a death in this bitch, but don't die yet. I got one round left in the clip. Dog. You know.
Clap that shit up. All right. So what we looking at this? How you looking at this shit? I like both of their second rounds. Like both of them guys were snapping, which I know them to do. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I've known Dee-Boi for a long time, and I've been a fan of RemyD for a very long time. So I know both of them are known for snapping, like when it's time to, especially when it's round two.
Especially I don't know if you can tie around, but I kind of feel like it's tied.
The second round is tied, or the battle is tied?
The second round.
Second round, if you was to say it's a tie, then I wouldn't argue that, because like I just said, both of them have, in my opinion, they have amazing second rounds. Like they in most scenarios, like and I like to tell this to battle rappers or people who are involved in battle rap, the second round is the most important round of the battle. The second round is the most important round of the battle, because the second round can really determine whether you won or lost the battle. Because for the example, if let's say you go into a battle when you lose the first round, right? Second round coming in, you have no choice but to win that round, or else you lost the battle. 0-2, you know what I'm saying? So that third round wouldn't even make a difference. It'll just say you fought back. Another scenario, if you up by a round and that second round comes, you want to win that second round, because you want to make it clear that you don't want to make it 1-1 going into the third. You don't want to make it 1-1 going into the third, where it has to be, because the third round is, everybody's anticipating the third round. The third round is usually
1-1. That's what I'm saying. Like, I give you the first round, but that second round, I feel like it's
the second round's the toss up, which is okay to say. You know what I'm saying?
So who takes this third round?
We about to find out. Right now, I got RemyD winning the first round, and I actually agree with you on that. The second round is a toss-up. It could go either way. So me and you were both disagreeing on the first round, but agreeing on the second round.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's figure it out. All right, let's go. Street status necessary. Street status necessary. Hey! Oh, yeah! Let's go.
It be the disloyalty for my own city making me furious. I mean, I expect them to be ignorant, but I hate y'all encouraging. I mean, y'all seen me work hard from the days I was poor to gain some resources, having a wife and child I'm raising so gorgeously. I never overplayed my importance. I came back and gave to unfortunates. Pains me enormous to hear my city cheer him saying they'll extort my shit, take it by force, place me in torment, make me subordinate. This how I know we sold our own into slavery, the way y'all endorse the shit. We from the same location, coordinates. Y'all raving in war when he said he want to do the same thing to me, Europe did. Yeah. This is what's dangerous for the kids. Because if they see your own team want you to lose, why would they want to win? We got to pay with that karma give. Just know you can't win a war outside if you can't win a war within.
War within. That's some real shit. That's some real shit. We as niggas from Kansas City talk about that all the time, do we not?
Yeah.
We talk about that all the time, and it's crazy that he just mentioned that. So I just ran it back.
One of the reasons I got the fuck out.
You know what I'm saying? Let's go.
The kids, because if they see your own team want you to lose, why would they want to win? We got to pay with that karma give. Just know you can't win a war outside if you can't win a war within. And before you fix your lips and say I ain't something that's much that different, I'm the only one in the history of this shit to stop using the N-word and show it as a discipline. I mean, you don't think I want to call you up when you act But
I respect that. I respect that. You gotta respect that. He hasn't said it in his whole. If you've paid attention, he hasn't said that word in any of his rounds. If you've paid
he ain't
attention,
said nigga.
he has not said that at all.
But see, I learned from slavery, no one is qualified to own blacks' experience. And that's what you do when you use the N-word. You own blacks' experience. Then you wonder why we had conditions that only blacks experience. We put denigration in a trophy cabinet, hold it as a privilege, like the program algorithm don't have lower standards given. You see, that's why Dee-Boi is not Dee-Boi. Dee-Boi is not a man. You can see it in his choices and his plans. I mean, the opportunity to grow up, he avoided any chance. I mean, he attention seeking for the enjoyment of the fans, but to come across fire, he had joined the clan. And KD, I know you said something like that. I'm showing you voice with class. That's how you preserve black dignity and you still destroy his brain. But see, Dee-Boi is not Dee-Boi. He an underdeveloped, unhealthy man. And the fact he don't want to be what he's supposed to be mean that he might as well be trans. I mean, right? I mean, he already said he take the D2 easy and boy in his eye. In the time of the poisonous pride, the warrior should thrive.
Whoa.
Not me.
No, you said that.
He's like, no, you say you take the D2 easy and boy in your eye. In the time of the poisonous pride, the boy here should thrive. But see,
Wow.
he's trying to find a remedy because his life is ending. Literally. He might die in a minute from a vitamin deficiency. Yeah. Y'all blinded by the glitz and gleam. I see what physicians see. His eye pigment ain't just from weed. Let's cite the biochemistry. He withering away, judging by height and density. He's shriveled and misaligned. Can't find no kind of symmetry. He got the gold in to hide the gingivitis dentistry. And he think the gold's an upgrade because his childhood he had silver teeth. It's bad.
He's talking to him.
It's bad.
He's talking to him. He's talking to him. He's talking to this man.
To hide the gingivitis dentistry. And he think the gold's an upgrade because his childhood he had silver teeth. It's bad. It's bad. It's bad. Woo! It's me. I know. He can't read. He has silver teeth. It's me. I mean,
What else?
it get even worse. Wait till y'all outside, and you and D form handshakes outside where y'all get to leave. You'll see his fingertips clubbing even when they not paying stripper fees. I know. I'm not supposed to be up here galvanizing sympathy, but when I witness his disease, the boy going viral unintentionally. Like, I damn near cried when this young man walked through the door. Being one of the forefathers of this battle scene, I see what I'm responsible for. It's obvious your mama was a hot little whore. Your daddy's been gone far too long. But not.
I knew he was gonna say that. I knew he was gonna say that.
To y'all for my son's reckless nature. And I'm gonna even apologize for my profanity, because anything I cuss to D is called separation. I know
Anything I cuss to D or call separation. What? Oh my God, that was fire. That was fire. I had to. That was fire. You can't say that wasn't. And you.
That was a bar. It was a nice bar.
Cuss to D. Oh my God.
far too long, but not anymore. I'm gonna apologize to y'all for my son's reckless nature. And I'm gonna even apologize for my profanity, because anything I cuss to D is called separation. I know y'all got too woke for grandma's Jesus and y'all neglect the Savior, but y'all know who birthed the nation, and when daddy's home, these boys on their best behavior. Now go on and make me proud so we can celebrate you.
All right, okay. Now, what we think of that round? What you think of that round? That being the third round, what you think of it? I think he took a different approach.
He got funny. He got funny on it. You know, he showed you a wordsmith. You know, he went to the activist, Malcolmish side of it and got funny with it.
I like his third round based off. It's different. It's different when is. How do I explain this? Like
he showed his OG-ness in it.
Yeah,
That
that's
he's
what I
older
think.
than
Like,
little nigga.
I think that's it. I think in that round, like, he didn't have to do what people was necessarily thinking he was going to do, but he pretty much showed why he was a legend as far as St. Louis battle rap. And that was what, and not only, but he used comedy in that as well, because a lot of people fail to realize this, and a lot of people would not admit this. But sometimes at a battle, you want to laugh a little bit. You really do. Like, let's keep it a buck. You want to hear something that's funny. You want to hear something that'll make you chuckle a little bit.
I'm gonna tell you this. That's what made Charlie Clips a GOAT of battle rap to me.
Yeah, that's up for debate.
Not only he can give gun bars, but he can also make you laugh.
He's lazy. You know what? We'll discuss that after this battle.
How's he lazy?
No, wait. Can we discuss that after? Can we discuss it after this battle?
Let's get to the other one. Yeah.
All right. Third round, D-Boi Dollaz. Let's get it in.
I say, hey, look, man, I ain't gonna lie, man. You be going crazy with your crazy little rapping little style. Talking about my teeth and shit, but you really finna be the one leaving her with the caps in your mouth. I'm finna be smoking them like a black in the mouth. Cause he mentioned my mama. I'm sorry. You know? I'm finna just spread to his face so he can die and go to heaven. Now I bet you won't say it to her face. Bitch ass nigga. I say, look, who on earth think this nigga RemyD really finna win tonight? Go ahead and raise y'all hands in the earth. Cause y'all getting robbed today. Yeah. Y'all getting robbed. Hands in the earth. Hands in the earth.
Okay.
Today.
Okay.
Michael. Hey.
Okay.
Hey.
Okay. I see you.
Who think RemyD finna win? Put their hands in the earth. Cause y'all getting robbed today. Michael Jordan. Who think RemyD gonna win? Put your hands in the earth. You getting robbed today. Michael Jordan. LeBron James. This bitch hold 2 3s like a box of J's. And I'll box his face. And I'll box his face like a state ID. See, I like the violence. Or better yet, I could give him my headshot and leave him in a box. Now that's a driver's license. See, this court gave me the drive to become a fire hydrant. Because everything got put out, fire. Everything, fuck that. Enough of this nigga shit. This man, let me get rid of it. Let me show this illiterate little piece of shit who's the real lyricist. I say, look, you be killing us with them gassed ass plane lines that be going overheads. Nigga, that's a chemtrail. They said the devil's in the details, and well, I hope you realize with every breath you take, nigga, you're in hell. Them shells, 7.62s. They got me feeling like the trainer they Denzel. And I'm gonna make sure the case is on all of you niggas. But I'm not trying to put anybody in jail. Cause I can never give up intel. You the type to get caught intel. Nigga, you's the worst snitch. Fuck what you state in your verses. I really just need to stay in the verses.
Talk your talk, my guy. Talk your talk, my guy. Talk your talk. Man. Let's run.
Tell. Nigga, you's the worst snitch. Fuck what you state in your verses. I really just beat the state in the verses. So
I really just beat the state in the verses.
I don't care what you state in your verses, especially when I really just beat the state in the verses. So I don't give a fuck if y'all feel I lose to this nerd bitch. You heard this? I'm a wordsmith that wrote this in cursive. That's right. I write rights. Nigga, this a ritual to get rid of you. Lyrical, miracle, black power, political, back spiritual, liberal, biblical, hypocritical, fictional. I said,
let's go. What else?
That wrote this in cursive. That's right. I write rights. Nigga, this a ritual. I came to get rid of you.
lyrical, miracle, black power, political, liberal, fake, spiritual, biblical, hypocritical, beautiful, unoriginal, typical, all habitual, lying, individual, rhyming every syllable. I'm sick of you.
Let's go. Let's go.
I'm sick of you. I'm sick of you. You've been rapping the same way since I was in middle school. You've been rapping the same way since I was in middle school. Nigga, you don't even throw a punch when you rap. That's how I know you afraid to get physical. That's the type of boring shit this nigga do. Weak ass nigga. All of y'all better rap niggas just a bunch of BBLs for the low. Some cheap ass niggas. C-bag nigga. I didn't take this battle for respect. I could care less about their opinions. I never liked it, friends. And I damn sure ain't do this shit for no check. Cause that little paper I got paid to kill him, I gave that shit to my wife to spend. I did this shit to leave him upset. I figured since y'all don't like his pen, I'll take him to stick a knife in him and get to slicing him and leave nothing left. So it's nothing but Una left. Now Remy will never be able to write again. This is why we separate the mice from men. Bird, pill, and magic, you ain't nice as them. I don't care how much you sit up here and you always talk. Let me get y'all like a cornfield. I don't care how this cornfield. You're not the cream of the crop. So I don't give a fuck how much you been on King of the Dot, especially when you always lost. See, when it was time to show the world that St. Louis is what the real psychos is, you took your ass out west and lost to that white boy's psychosis. What happened? What happened? What happened? What happened? You was supposed to go psycho, sis. But instead, you let that white boy put a gun right beside your shit and blow your brains right on the wall like hieroglyphs. Now you smart. So I won't deny your wit. But why would they give you quantum physics? You failed that class. Then you couldn't get past. Now I'm bringing up your past, and that's fucking you up. Speaking of, you know what else lives rent free in my head? That battle on King of the Dot when that's fucking you up. Nigga, you are a fucking loser. That just lost to a lost nigga. So how you want to make up the win? They always talking about he's conscious, RemyD so woke. That's when I move rapidly and leave Rem sleep. Bam! Bitch, I bet you won't ever wake up again. But I straight fuck with him. So I ain't picked this battle because I felt we wasn't a little even. I got paid to rap with a legend. That's the real reason. So if y'all feel I lose the dude, cool. The still squeezing. And if I die,
and I'm still breathing.
Nigga, I'm still breathing.
Clap that shit up, man. Now that was Dee-Boi Dollaz versus RemyD. Now, how we looking at that battle? How we looking at that? It's me and you right now. Battle going. How we calling it? Now, right now, here's how I'm gonna call it before you say anything. Now, here's how I do it. I'm gonna go round for round, okay? If you cool with that, and you can do that too. As a matter of fact, that's what I would prefer. I prefer you go round for round. Now, I got RemyD winning the first round. I got the second round being a toss-up, either way, and Dee-Boi winning the third round. So I looked at it as one of those dead even type of battles because the second round could go to either one of those individuals. Your go.
I get a battle to Dee-Boi because I had him winning the first round.
Yeah.
And he definitely just killed him in the third round.
Yeah, he did his thing in that third round. I thought he did. But, yeah, that's how I called it. Now we can get into this debate. I say Charlie Clips is lazy as fuck. Now, why do you disagree with that?
I mean, come on, man. How can you say he's lazy?
Okay, all right, I can say it like this. Okay.
When he was being lazy, he admitted to it, and he came back even more.
But he still. How do you say? How do you admit to being lazy and then still end up being lazy in your recent battle? His last battle, he was lazy as fucking lost. Wait a minute, hold up. Let's you know what I'm saying? For the benefit, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt and say that maybe you didn't see his last battle. Did you see his last battle? His last battle was against Calico.
I can't call it a loss though.
I can. He got 3-0. Well, no, not 3. He probably got 2-1. But that battle, that was his last battle, and that was not it. That wasn't it. He was too busy freestyling on other battle rappers in the crowd. Because he couldn't remember his shit. He would, or it was either that or he was too lazy to
maybe I don't give a fuck if I'm retiring.
How the fuck you not gonna give a fuck if you're retiring and you still taking that? That's what's wrong with these top tier battle rap. That's what's wrong with these top tier battle rap people. They take the money, but then in the same breath, when they take the money, they gotta prepare for the battle. And they want to say, "Oh, I'm a legend anyway. I'm prepared for it." That ain't got nothing to do with the battle you took the money for to do. That has nothing to do. If you was gonna retire after that, then by all means go ahead. But that still has nothing to do with that battle. It still has nothing to do.
Everybody fucking knows you're gonna retire.
So let me get this straight. So in using that logic, I pay. Who do you think is the greatest basketball player playing right now?
I don't know.
Okay, who do you think is the best boxer fighting right now?
Tank Davis.
Tank Davis, okay. Now, Tank Davis is a perfect example. Now, let's say somebody pays him to do a fight, right? And everybody watches him do the fight. And he knows he got paid to do this fight. He doesn't train. He doesn't get ready for the fight. And then he loses the goddamn fight. And he says, well, it doesn't matter because I was going to retire anyway. Y'all going to accept that?
Tank ain't gonna lose fight.
No. Are y'all gonna accept that? He doesn't train.
Tank ain't gonna lose the fight.
Are you saying Tank Davis can win a fight without training, without getting ready for it? He just walk in that motherfucker and do it.
Yep.
Get the fuck out of here, man. Now you being delusional. Bro.
All right.
You telling Tank Davis, you telling me with no training whatsoever, he can just wake up out of the bed. He can be set up for a fight in 3 months. 3 months later, the fight comes. He doesn't do nothing to get ready for the fight. He wakes up out of bed, goes and gets ready, and you think he gonna win that fight. Let's be honest. None of us thought that any fighter could do that. Floyd Mayweather couldn't do that. Mike Tyson couldn't do that. Ali, you think Tank Davis can do that?
I mean, Floyd ended his career undefeated, didn't he?
But he did. But you didn't hear
how many days? How many days did he sit around lazy? We don't know.
The Floyd's trained.
All you see is what they show you in that training.
Logan Paul. He even trained for Logan Paul. So you said there's no way that you're gonna tell me that Floyd didn't train for each fight.
Here's the thing. You telling me after Floyd retired that this nigga was really training?
Training is training, sparring, hitting the bag. That's not training. And I say that. Go ahead.
If a nigga exercise the same way he trained or would train, but just lighter, is that still training or is that fucking exercising?
That's training. That's training. Because once you're retired,
you ain't doing it the way you was, though.
Because once you're retired, you don't have to do that no more. You don't have to do that no more. But he still was doing it.
Floyd was nigga, if I'm used to this, why would I just because I stopped fucking fighting don't mean I ain't gonna stop fucking exercising and staying healthy.
Stop exercising and training. Now, if you exercise now let's be straight up and realistic. Now, would you consider getting in the ring, sparring with another individual exercising, or would you call that training?
I call that exercising.
Oh my god. Okay. All right. So I just want to be clear. You think that Tank Davis, just to be clear, you think that let's say that Tank Davis was set up to fight Shakur Stevenson, right?
Yeah, beat his ass.
Wait.
Beat his motherfucking ass.
Wait. Even though that he's already set up to fight Ryan Garcia allegedly, but we're gonna go with Shakur Stevenson.
ass whooping.
We're gonna go with Shakur.
Ass whoopings and ass whoopings.
So I want to hear this correctly. You're saying that, let's say that Tank Davis was set up to fight Shakur Stevenson, right?
He gonna break his jaw and beat his little ass.
Which I think Shakur Stevenson is a beast. And to keep it real, Tank Davis been ducking him. But we're gonna talk about that after I finish this. You're telling me right now that, let's say they were scheduled to fight. 3 months. In 3 months, Tank Davis doesn't do absolutely anything. He doesn't train. He doesn't exercise. He doesn't do anything to get ready. You're telling me that when it's time to fight, after him doing none of that, and Shakur Stevenson training his life away, he's training his ass off to get ready for this fight. You're still telling me
still gonna get knocked the fuck out.
You're still telling me that Tank Davis is gonna win that.
He gonna knock him the fuck out.
With no training. So you're telling me a man that's not training versus a man who has training, the man who ain't trained is still gonna win?
Yup.
Now I gotta call delusion. Because
you call what you want. You call who you want.
Tank Davis is a great fighter. He is a great fighter, but no fighter has ever done that. And you're trying to say that you're saying that there's no way in the world, because no great fighter has ever done that.
Come up. You still riding Shakur's jock. You put your money on Shakur. I'm gonna put my money on Tank.
Now you just said without him training. You just said without him training, though. You said without him training.
And maybe he won't be training.
Now I say this: if Tank Davis was training and he was up, then I would go with Tank Davis. But you talking about no training whatsoever? At all, he just let him
go with Tank Davis.
So you telling me this man can go to McDonald's on the way to the fight, eat the McDonald's
and beat the fuck out of Shakur Davis?
You are delusional, my guy.
His trainer might even steal his French fries and tell him Shakur did it. And he really gonna beat the shit out of him.
Ali couldn't do that. Sugar Ray Robinson couldn't do that. Mike Tyson couldn't do that. Roy Jones couldn't do that. Floyd Mayweather couldn't do that.
How you know?
Okay, then in that same logic, how do you know that they can?
Because niggas is niggas.
There you go. What does that got to do? What, that ain't got nothing to do. All right, so let's get back to the topic. I use that as an example for Charlie Clips. So how do you expect? He lost to Calico. He lost it because you know why? Because he did not prepare for Calico. It's different when you got 3 rounds fully prepared compared to when you have nothing completely to do at all and you just going off the top, just trying to hope something sticks to the wall. That's how he lost to Calico. Calico came in there with 3 rounds prepared. You telling me a person that ain't got no rounds is gonna beat somebody with 3 rounds prepared?
Oh boy, that got in there against John Bones. They say he was well prepared.
I put my money on John Jones. And
to me, it looked too damn easy.
Because it did. John Jones is the greatest, though, but that's different.
Vladimir's last fight, his retirement fight.
You're using two different.
He got his ass whooped.
You're using two different.
He was well prepared.
Everybody knows that John Jones is the greatest of all time. Everybody knows John Jones the GOAT. I told you on this show, John Jones was the GOAT while you was disagreeing with me. I said John Jones is the GOAT. I said John Jones is the GOAT.
I still disagree.
I said, John, how do you disagree?
And I just said that last fight, everybody said, oh boy, was well prepared.
But yeah, how do you disagree with facts so he's not being the GOAT?
And he walked in there and made it look too easy.
Because he was too easy. Is there anybody that you can name right now that's better than him? There we go. Thank you. Now, back on the point I was saying with the Calico. I know you don't know because there isn't any.
Hey, because I'll tell you this. My old folks told me something about a dog ass in a sunny day, boy.
That is true. But it's something about dedication that always trumps that.
Here's the thing. John Jones don't always train well and still manage to win fights.
He doesn't.
Everybody knows he has a cocaine habit. Look, he has a cocaine habit. and motherfucking weed habit, liquor habit,
that doesn't
every
mean you
habit in
didn't
the
train.
fucking cabinet.
That doesn't mean you
But
didn't
he
train.
manages to
Yeah, he
win
was getting
fights.
high.
So
Yeah, he was getting
you
high.
can't tell me that a
doesn't mean he
nigga
wasn't
cannot
training.
train and not eat McDonald's and Big Macs.
But here's
and
the thing: he
still
was training.
win.
He was doing cocaine and training. He did cocaine before the fights. That doesn't mean he wasn't training.
Exactly.
I'm talking
My point exactly, motherfucker. You can't say that a nigga cannot train or train and eat McDonald's before a fight and not win. Because he's the nigga that did it.
See, now you're going over the because I'm comparing. If you're prepared for a fight for 3 months, you're gonna eat Big Mac. You think Tank Davis can eat Big Macs for 3 months and come in there fight?
Same way John Jones did.
John, you're comparing Big Macs to cocaine. That's not even like
he ate some Big Macs off the cocaine, nigga. You can't act like he didn't have a Big Mac with his cocaine.
He was training. He was training. You're saying Tank Davis doesn't need to train.
Nigga, where does cocaine come into training?
Okay, but you're saying
hookers,
you're saying
liquor, or
you're
weed.
saying Tank
Where's
Davis
any of that coming to training? That shit's supposed to be added training.
You're saying Tank Davis doesn't need to train. John Jones was doing cocaine and training for his fights. You're saying Tank Davis
wasn't training.
When? Name a fight where he wasn't training. I will
when he was on his cocaine binges.
He was training. He was just on cocaine. You can train and still
be wasn't training when he was in jail neither.
How do you think he was training off of the cocaine? He would do the cocaine and be up good enough to train. You comparing that. Now, if you eat a Big Mac, the last thing you're going to want to do is train.
I never thought I'd see you be so argumentative.
Tagged up game. You know what I'm saying? Like, comment, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? I'll be doing. You know what I'm saying? I just like this is the type of stuff I like to talk about.
Wood's a super fan of Judge.
I'm not a super fan of John Jones, but I acknowledge who is the greatest. If I see it with my own eyes, then I'm not going to argue it. That's like me saying that. Mike Tyson
not seeing Tank Davis dominate in a fight.
No, Tank Davis has dominated in a fight, and he does that every fight. But none of those fights that he's dominated in, he went 3 months eating Big Macs without training.
You don't know what he did. But we do know John Jones was snorting coke, smoking weed.
Yeah, he was snorting coke, smoking weed, but he was training in the process. There's
do you know that he was training for a fact? Do you know for a fact that he was training in the process?
Yes, I do know for a fact because there's actual video footage of that. Yes, I can actually. You can look. All you gotta do is look on the internet.
I can take 10 minutes of fucking footage and make it look like a fucking hour.
Okay, but if it's in the same place, you wearing the same clothes, doing the same thing. If you smoking a blunt and then say, "Oh, okay, it's time to train."
No, I can change clothes, have shots. What the? It's all called fucking editing.
But if you're still training in that same vicinity, what much editing can you do? If it's all in the same spot, everybody got the same clothes on. You can't argue everybody got the same clothes on. Everybody smoking the same blunt. All right, now it's time to train. I'm arguing that John Jones the GOAT, but I'm arguing that not that he's not the GOAT or Tank Davis ain't fire. I'm arguing that you cannot tell me that Tank Davis can go 3 months, no training, eating Big Macs the whole 3 months, can get into a ring with Shakur Stevenson and win.
I never said eating Big Macs the whole 3 months. You said something about eating a Big Mac before a fucking fight. I said, yeah, he could.
So the only all right. Let's X the Big Macs out. Let's X those out. You're still telling me that with no training whatsoever, Tank Davis can go in there and beat a Shakur Stevenson who was training that same 3 months where he wasn't doing nothing. Tank Davis can go in there and knock him out.
Yep.
With no training whatsoever.
Yep.
That is the most.
My boy got hands like that, nigga.
He got hands, but if you ain't trying, that's like. So
nigga, hey, I ain't gotta fucking ride a bike every day to know how to ride a motherfucking bike. What the fuck?
But you don't have to learn to ride a bike every day if you want to beat somebody who's trying to beat you at riding a bike.
Like I said, I ain't gotta ride a fucking bike every day to ride a fucking bike.
You ain't gotta learn. You ain't gotta ride a bike every day to know how to ride a bike.
I get on that motherfucker. I get on that motherfucker. Still know how to buddy, how to pedal, all that.
But let's say you gotta ride a bike against somebody and you gotta beat them in a bike race.
I'm gonna beat him.
You gonna beat them without riding the bike in 3 months
That's
against
the
somebody
fuck
who's been riding the bike that
I'm
whole time? You a
Did
damn
you
lie.
If
You
that's what the
damn
fuck
lie.
I've been doing all my life, I'm gonna beat him.
You know, that's a different way of putting it. If you've been doing it your whole life. But 3 months is a long time. And a lot can happen. If you're not training for 3 months, and I have the upper hand on you.
No, you don't. And that's going to be why I'm going to beat your fucking ass, because you're going to think you got the upper hand on me, not knowing. Nigga, I've been doing this. This is what I do.
I've been getting ready for it while you've been just sleeping.
And I'm going to come in there, and I'm going to come in that ring looking like my
regular self. Name somebody who's done that. Name somebody who's done that. Mike Tyson's never even done that. Name somebody who's done that. That's and I say that again to prove that Charlie Clips isn't the GOAT that y'all say he is, because when he's been put on a spot like that, he's been killed. I can name 5 people right now that's killed Charlie Clips.
But does the world feel the way you feel?
Yes. The majority speaks for the same thing. The same 5 people I name right now, the majority of the battle rap culture feel the same way.
Well,
and we can challenge that, and we can look it up right now. Sharon,
do the numbers, and then I'll believe you.
Sharon, Hollow the Don, Calico. Who else? Yeah, I got you. As a matter of fact, them the only 3 that beat him for real. Oh, wait, Loaded Lux. Who else? Nah, think about it. That's about it. And probably Serious Jones. You can argue that one. But I say 3 of those about it. Though 3 of those probably about it. You know what I'm saying? About 3 of those. But
you give me 3 solid losses.
Yeah,
give me 3 solid losses.
And one of those losses is to the real GOAT.
Look, over how long of a career span?
What do you mean?
Charlie Clips battle career what?
Let's see. His battle career started. It technically started back then in the Lions Den days, but if you want to start officially, it would be 2011 Summer Madness.
So you talking about what, 20 years? 20-year career in the battle league?
Let's see,
with 3 losses, maybe 4.
2011. That'll be like, it's like 11 years.
43 now. So
yes,
13.
Yeah. Now losses are gonna come in there with the problem. Now, I think he lost to the real GOAT.
13 years.
I think he's been good those times, but there's a part there. Now we can argue who the real GOAT is, and I don't think that he is.
Peep this.
Go ahead.
Not just the career in the battle league, but also a career on a standing career on Nick Cannon's Wildin' Out.
See, and this is where it comes.
Now wait.
Go ahead, and go ahead.
How many other motherfucking battle rappers besides Conceited can you say? And I don't even think Conceited's career in the battle league was as long as Clips. So
first of all, I can name 3 people, and Conceited's was long. And Conceited, the only thing, Conceited started before Clips, but Clips was more of an active battler than Conceited. If you ask me, or if you ask anybody, that could be up for debate who was better. But I can name 3 battlers that can fit that description that you just said. Like as far as wilding out and all of that, still be good and all of that concern. Let's see, Hitman Holla, Sharon, Carter Deems. That's 3 people right there. And Sharon is
been on Wildin' Out.
There's been Hitman Holla,
besides Holla,
Sharon,
I don't know who the fuck Sharon is.
Okay, now you need to look him up then, because he's been on Wild 'N Out for a while. But Clips, like he is not. I was always one of those guys that just wasn't built on the hype of Clips being the GOAT, given the fact that I seen him personally lose to the real GOAT. And it's different when you actually see it.
And who you feel like is the real GOAT?
Hollow the Don. Hollow the Don. He's been and he's beat every. Now there's only one person that he hasn't beaten, and them two can be tied up for the GOAT too, because Averb is the only person who he hasn't beaten. Opposed to that, he's beaten everyone else and beaten everyone else clearly. Every GOAT, every person that you think is the best, Hollow the Don is beaten clearly. Every person. R.I.P. Pat Stay. He beat Hollow, beat him. Loaded Lux, Hollow beat him. Hitman Hollow, Hollow beat him. Big T, Hollow beat him. Geechee Gotti, Hollow beat him. K Shine, Hollow beat him. It could go Tay Rock, Hollow beat him. Surf, Hollow beat him. The list could go on and on. Clips, Hollow beat him. And I feel like the way that you are a GOAT is when you beat other people that could be considered a GOAT, and you do it in 3-0 or just clear fashion.
Well, see this. Okay, pick this. On tonight's battle.
Yeah, tonight's battle, RemyD versus Dee-Boi Dollaz. Y'all go check that out, because that battle was worth the watch.
You say you would have gave it to RemyD.
No, I did not say that. I said that RemyD won the first round.
Basically, you gave it a tie.
Yeah.
I gave it
to Dee-Boi. Yeah.
Who's to say our opinions is the opinion that's the opinion?
Now, there's the beauty of it, because when it comes to something like battle rap, your opinion is your opinion. That's why the whole judge thing was taken out of battle rap, because everybody wanted it to be an entitled battle. You pay me for the show. That's one thing I like that. So
now here's the ticket, and I'm all with niggas getting paid and putting on a show like they did.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, how do you really tally the vote?
Now, this is another thing that's beautiful about it, is because we're all realists. We all know what we see. Especially if some of us are there live to see it. If we clearly see somebody get 3-0'd, it's going to be clear that it's going to be 3-0'd on the camera. And when you look at it, those comments, everybody says, see, before the URL app, and I'm not saying that the YouTube comments mattered, but it came to a point where you didn't have to fake it. You knew when you saw it who lost and who won. Like, before all this bias BS and all of that stuff, the essence was still there. Like, you actually could acknowledge that a person won or lost before this whole New York is going to boo anybody from the Midwest and Midwest is going to return the favor when New York come out here. Before all of that, you could really see, like, you could really look at it and be like, yeah, you know what? Yeah, he won. He won it. And I still go off of that essence. I still go off of that essence. So because even when I see a battle like that, I'll be like,
look.
Go ahead.
Shit like that. Like, nigga, how can you bore nigga that's dropping fucking bars, bro? Like, that mean that you really trying to your crowd, that's an unfair advantage.
Let me tell you a story then. Let me tell you a story, because this is real. This is what actually changed the climax of battle rap in a way. Summer Madness 1, since we're talking about Charlie Clips. Summer Madness 1. This was the first, like, Super Bowl of battle rap, so to speak, right? This was every battle was a headline main event. You know what I'm saying? One of those battles on that card was A Verb versus Charlie Clips. Now, given the fact that A Verb was from St. Louis, Charlie Clips was from Harlem, Summer Madness was being held at, let me see if I can get the spot right, Webster Hall, New York. Everybody in New York hated A Verb, even though that the crowd was it was some people from Detroit, some people from Chicago, some people from the majority of the people were from New York. So before A Verb could even get a bar off, everybody from there was booing him. The majority of the crowd was booing him. They didn't even let him get a bar off versus Charlie Clips. Now we as battle now not taken away because Charlie Clips did have bars that night, and some of us had to come to the conclusion that his bars worked better, but Verb did not get a fair shake at that battle because if he had the opportunity to spit his shit, we might have looked at the battle different. But given the fact that Clips was in New York, Verb was from St. Louis, they used that to an advantage and booed him the whole time. Look it up. Summer Madness 1. That was the very first Summer Madness.
No, I know what you're talking about.
Now now he didn't get a fair shake. Now this was Clips' first battle. Because the first battle he ever had was against Tay Rock, and that was in Lions Den. So that, as far as URL and official battle rap is concerned, his first battle was against A Verb. In his very first battle, they made him look like he was Jesus. And then what's crazy is that Verb was that dude because he was that dude that was holding the Midwest flag. Like, even though it was a lot of other Midwest battlers, Young Ill, Hitman, Calico, Big T, Verb was holding that flag. Like, yo, I got this. He had already beat Math Hoffa. And then, so it was like that really changed when everybody came to boo Verb just because he was from St. Louis. But the reason why I say that Hollow is the GOAT, now the only person who he couldn't beat was Verb. That's the only person Hollow couldn't beat. But Hollow's from Queens, New York. Clips is from Harlem, New York. We're pretty much on neutral grounds at this. We're pretty much on neutral grounds. It doesn't matter. I'm from New York. You're from New York, and he beat him in a clear way. He beat him clearly, and that's why I say, like, when you're a GOAT, you gotta be able to beat the other people who are considered GOATs clearly, and Clips hasn't done that. He'll smack around these new dudes. He'll smack around some new dudes all day long. 3-0, no problem. He'll 3-0 a new dude without a problem. Let him go up against somebody that's a GOAT. It's not going to be the same Clips that you want to see. So his GOAT status to me is a little questionable. But if somebody was to call him that, I wouldn't just get off the way and argue it.
I mean, you got your opinion,
Yeah, I mean,
I say it all the time. Opinions is like assholes.
Everybody got one, but I feel like, the difference between that is that the stuff that I just stated are based off of facts, and you can look at them and see that.
I feel where you're coming from.
But as far as the GOAT status, yeah, we all got opinions on who's the GOAT. But I think that Charlie Clips just has an easy road to the GOAT status opposed to everyone else. Because he came in, everyone was cheering him. His first, let me see, 1, 2. His first 3 battles was in New York. And his first 3 battles was against people from the Midwest that people from New York didn't necessarily like. So they didn't have no problem booing those guys from the Midwest.
Hey, he beat enough niggas from the East too, though.
That wasn't until after he got his buzz. Now, when he battled out, now he got my respect when he battled out in Chicago. Even though that was his first time losing, he went out there and battled out in Chicago when he knew that it was a risk going out to the Midwest because everybody knew what Charlie Clips was and everybody knew that he was going to be fired. But they didn't know, you know what I'm saying, if that stuff was real. If that, he can bring a crowd back out of there. They didn't know if that was real or not. Even though he lost tonight, like, he gained my respect because that was his first time touching down out there. I'm like, okay, maybe he can do this.
And once again, what you say, that unfair shake?
Yeah, but the difference is that he did something with it. When he got his unfair shake out in Chicago, he said bars and people was booing that. They applauded him. They gave him his flowers while he was there. Opposed to New York when Bird was rapping and X Factor was rapping, they didn't show him no love even when the bar was hot. Midwest, we gonna show you some love even if the bar fire. We gonna show you love and ooh it and all that and applaud that. New York ain't gonna do that. That's pretty much what the climate. That's what the climate was back then. But yeah, I would say Hollow's the GOAT. Yeah, that would say Hollow.
For sure.
But and Hollow's from New York, he's from Queens. You know what I'm saying? But if it was a freestyle battle, I don't know. It could go either way because both of them are freestyle gods. Both of them are freestyle guys. But yeah, you gotta start paying attention to battle rap more, my guy. You gotta see what's going on so you'll know. So when I do these shows, you can just be right up in there. You know what I'm saying? You know, a lot of people and I want to say Free Surf. A lot of people have forgotten about him for some reason. I haven't, and I wish him the best. Hopefully he gets out without having to tell on anyone, and hopefully that he is safe through the whole process. But I'm about to close it out. You want to say anything, Swamp?
All right. If you ain't snitch, keep it that way, man, because it's like that's the new fad out here. And I'm going to tell you this. Get a fucking education. Work you a fucking job, nigga. I don't care if you do sell some dope. Have a 9 to 5 to show motherfuckers where your money coming from, because niggas just out here wilding and running off the fucking rails, now not remembering the real rules of the fucking game, and then y'all getting in situations and putting other people in a situation with you. Cut that shit out. Hey, free Surf, free Gunner, free all
Thugger, free Michael, free Thugger, free Surf. You know what I'm saying? Free Surf, free Willow, free Baby J. Free all my guys, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be doing probably a gaming show later on. You want to tune into that, you know what I'm saying? If you want to hop on Grand Theft Auto with me. If not, then I'm gonna be doing one on my lonely. But remember, God loves you, the devil doesn't. Tagged Up Gaming. Praises be to the Almighty Bow Gang Talk Royalty Podcast. We signing out.
You smiling and shit. Who you texting? The boyfriends of the bitches you be texting.
Man, how the hell you expect me to be consistent with you and you inconsistent with me? I can't fuck with inconsistent people. Fuck.